Hi and welcome to this video presentation. This is a video that will give you a little bit a deeper view of the Mighty Network platform. How does it work? What functions do you have? How can you use it in an efficient way? So let me take you through this journey, and the topics I will talk about here are basically the group level where you belong to your local group. I will talk about how to bookmark that page so you easily find your way back there, the left menu functions that you have to navigate in there, and then how to navigate back to the top function and back to your group again. And then there is on the right hand top level, a little bit of a menu function as well that we'll go through. And then I will talk about how to post information in the system. So let's start with a structural view. How is it built up? How does it work? Well, basically there are two levels. There is a highest level or a top level, and there is a group level. On the highest level, you will have access to all members around the world. So there you can find anyone that is connected to CC that is inside the system. You will also find some different menu topics there that you see here on the screen. I will walk you through them later. On the group level, that is your sort of local group where you belong. It could be your country, your state, or something else. I will also show you some special groups that is connected to the highest level that you can attend. On the group level, you also have a menu. On the group level, you have all those members that is within your country, state, or something like that, that is a part of it. One thing that is important to know is where you post information will give different effect. If you post something on the highest level, so you put up an article, a text, or some information, it will be visible all around the world, so everyone will see it. If you post it on the group level, it will only be visible for those members that belong to your group. So it's important to know the difference, especially if you have a local language that if you post on the highest level, very few will be able to read it. On the other hand, if you post it on the highest level, everyone will see it. So unless that is your intention, think about where you are. I will show you in the system. So whatever you do, you post it on the right level. You can see inside the system on this picture here that it's a white or light gray color when you're on the highest, on the top level. And there is the CC logo, and there is a text saying what level it is. On the other hand, here I take an example on a group level. Here you see a specific color. That color will vary depending on your coordinators, what color they choose. But here you see there is a small sign or picture that they can place there, and then there is a name here. So with this, you will always be able to see where you are. So when you post inside the group, secure that you're on this level. So now let's look at the system. Let me just navigate to that here as well. So close this down and we open up the system here. Now I have come to the group level. You see from the blue color here, I've chosen this color. So in this case, this is my home group. It's called Mighty Network Demo Group. So you see that the group has a name here, and you see I put a specific logo up in there. So this way you will know where you are. Then the first I want to talk about was bookmark. You can see that I have done a bookmark here for my local group, which is normally CC Sweden, or I can have one for CC coordinators. If I then click on such a link, I will get directly to that page. So I don't need to navigate from the top page down, or normally otherwise when you leave the system, that's where you will go back. So the way you do that is basically you secure where do I want to start? Is it on a discovery page or is it on activity feed? So you just click and say this. You see there is a link up here. So within your browser, use the function to bookmark. So you click there, you maybe put the name you want up here, and then you save it. This way you will have a bookmark on your browser where you can just click and then you will easily navigate onto the page where you have your start. So let's look at the menu now. So the menu is here. The first is activity feed. That is basically a floating feed of posts, all posts within your group. You can see here I place something as featured, so they come first. So your coordinates might be able to post information that is vital or important. It will always stay on the top, so you see that. Then there comes a feed of information, everything posted like this. And you can either show everything or specific things, or you can show it by different topics here, last activity, date created, and so on. So this is a way you can look at what is actually posted within your group. One thing that is important is this is visible within your group, but when you navigate to the higher level, you will see what comes from your group together with what is posted on the top level. So on the top level, you will see your own things, even though they are posted on this level. I will show you that a little bit later. Then you have the discovery. The discovery is like a dashboard. Here you see what are the top posts that you saw from Activity Feed. They are here. What are the members that are near you? What topics do I have on my local page? Who are the top members? What featured posts exist? And what type of events are in my calendar. So this is what the discovery shows. Then you have a members area. Here you will see all the members that is on your local group. And this way you can connect with them and chat with them and so on. Then you have an about page here. On the about, it is information on your group. So this is created by your coordinators. Maybe they have a picture, they have the logo, and here you will see who the hosts of your group is. You will see the members. You can see if there is a website. If you have that, it's posted here, so you can connect to that. You will see messages posted as welcome messages, and then there is an area where you can download the mobile phone app. I will come back to that in another area as well to show it. So that's those part. Invites is not a part of the member area here. What's up here depends on how the system is set up. Then you have topics. Topics are created topics by the coordinators who can then build up a structure of different topics that you and your local groups want to use to communicate with each other. The very good thing with topic is that if you store what you post under a topic, it will be saved in that group. So even though it's in the activity feed I show you, it will be sort of inside each of these topics. So if you post something and connect it to a topic food, like I have as an example here, you will always find everything you see there, it's connected to food. Everything that has to do with food will then be inside this group. This way, it will be easier to find information. So I encourage you to sort of help your coordinators with the right topics. Do not have too many, it could be complicated to find, but have enough so you can post information. So for example, if you have discussion on medbeds and information about medbeds, everything can be under medbeds. So it's easy for you to come back and find that information. Maybe you have some technical information, here you can post that. Maybe there is information from your coordinators that's important for you to read. And this way you will easily find information. Then we have events. And events is a calendar. Here, depending on how you set the access, either your coordinators only can create them or they can be open as well. But if the coordinators use them, they can use them for creating your sort of regular Zoom meetings, special meetings, or special activities, or whatever you like, could be placed in the calendar. This way you will see what events that will occur in a sort of chronological format here. When you click on such an event, you can go in here as well, and you can tell I'm going to this event. This way it's easy for the coordinators to know who will attend. You can also, or you will also, if it is a Zoom event and there is a Zoom link connected to it, the one you use for meetings, it will be visible down here. You will see a Zoom logo and you will see the word Zoom here. You can click on that and you get directly into that meeting without having to sort of put up your any sort of passwords and so on. This will take you directly to the meeting. So that was the event part. And then finally here we have something called chat. This is activated by our coordinators, and if it is, it will show up like this here. This chat is a common chat for all of your members here inside this local group. So here you can chat with each other and just text and whatever you like, post information and so on. This will just be a floating chat, so just post by post by post. So it's not maybe a smart thing to post articles or more information, just chat with each other here. The other things you post under activity feed instead. But these are two ways of communicate. So that was the menu level. The next topic I had was to navigate to the higher level. The way I do that is by clicking here, back to network. Now you see the color went away, and if you remember, first I got this sort of gray-white color here with the logo. Now you are at the top level. In this case it was preset on groups, so you will see all the groups where I belong to. But you can click here, then you see all groups that is available. And here you have some open groups that you can connect. You can join here, the healing group or permaculture group or spiritual lounge. If you join, you will get like the same as I showed you here before with my CC Mighty Network. You will get such a group, and inside there you have the same features that I show you more or less within the Mighty Network demo group. So that will be a specific group that you belong to where you can communicate. So let's look at the menu. I will not show you this. It's the same as on the local level, but here is real live info, so I will avoid showing people's name. But this is an activity feed. There's a discovery. Here you see all the members around the world, and then the about on the top level. Here is also some topics. These are topics created on the top level, and here you can follow them as well. So they are in the same way as I showed you. So if you are interested, let's say in QAnon, you can follow that group, and inside there you can follow what information is posted on that topic. So they become specific topics, but on a top level. Here is again technology of the new earth or some with medbeds in that and so on. So here you can sort of follow information. Here is also an overall technical support page where you can find information on the system as such. So these are topics working the same way as I showed you. Here are also events. In this case, I will get all my events. So I get events from my local group. I will get events from this other demo group. So you see two different colors depending on what they are. So here I will see the total view from all groups that I belong. And as I said before, when you post information on this level, it will be visible for everyone, but you will always see your local information as well as the global information. So don't be confused by that you think that, oh, have I posted on the top level because it's visible? No, it is showing your group local information. As you see here, this is on my group level. This is another group level. And if there was a meeting booked here, it will have probably this color on these meetings here, but there is nothing more than that. So it's important to understand how information is visible. Here is also interest groups. You can see here that in your profile you can connect to one of these as an interest group. There is just the one on each of you, so I will show you later on the profile. Then we have the groups as well, as I showed you, and if you click yours you will see your group, so you limit down it. Here is also the code of conduct stored here. I will show you that a little bit when I come into the Mighty Network as well, this demo page again. So this is the top menu level here. This is the same here as it inside. So now I walk back and I will start talking about these functions here. Well, I showed you the chat here. That chat is also visible here. That is a chat sort of window, but it has one more feature. You can do chats with individual persons. So you can have a chat between you and one other. You cannot do chat with multiple persons in this function. You can have it one by one, but I will not click on it now because this is a live chat, so it will show other people's information. But if you click on that one, you will get a window going down and you see all your chats. You will see this group chat and you see all the individuals. You will see from every level where you have chat. So even though there is a chat on the top level, it will be visible for you. And the next one with the bell, that is notification. Depending on your setup of system, you can decide how you want to be notified. If someone posts something, if there is something else happening that sort of is connected to you, you might want a trigger, and then it will be here. So you can go in and look at all the people that's done something connected to you. So let's look at setup. You see that little square here, or that circle here. That's the picture I've chosen for myself. You get to the account. This is just for coordinators, so it's not visible. You will not see this one either, but you will see viewer profile or personal settings. It's basically the same here. So let's look at personal settings. You can see here, you get this 5 account is basically just to update your email address or your password, and it's to create Zoom links for you if you want a Zoom link there. And go back here again. Edit profile. This is where I tailor my profile. So I add my photo. Basically, you click on this one here. You will get up a sort of from your computer, and then you can select a picture that. So secure that you get it, have a picture that fits in the size, because there is no scaling. It becomes as it becomes. You can also tailor this one up here by clicking here. In the same way, select the picture you want there. Then you put in your name, first name, last name. You can put information about you, write something here. You can put in where you are from, so your location. Here is that interest. Here you can pick what interest do I want to belong to of these ones here. Then if you have your own web page or link, you can post it here, so it's on your profile. If you want to introduce yourself, you can write it here. You see your time zone, and you see what are the things you have connected to down here. So that's your profile. I save it now. Always think to save it. You see there comes a message here. So we'll back out again, and then we go back to, no, sorry, not that one. Personal settings. We have now done the edit profile. Notifications. You remember I talked that you have that bell with notification. In here you can tailor how you want the system to communicate to you. So first you have email updates. Do you want email updates on every activity? Well, maybe not. It will become a lot of emails in your inbox for that email address you used for entering the system. You could do it daily digest, but otherwise you can maybe put it off. Then you will not get email alerts about everything happening. You have a mobile push function, so it shows in the mobile sort of with a small sign that there is things happened on the mobile site. Then down here you will see notifications, different type of notifications. So you can tailor what you want to be notified by. So if someone shares on something you have done, do you want that, or yes or no? You could turn it off. And then you can see all the things you can control how you want this to be. And then your different groups. Do you want those groups to give you notification? You see, I have no notification from this demo group because I don't want it, but I have from CC Sweden and I have from the coordinator group. So if you have many groups, you might want to differ them. So this was the notification setup. So we close that again. We open up again. You have sounds. Here you can say, do you want a sound? Do you want a notification to give a sound or not? Do you want a chat to give a sound? Should the system give a sound? Then the final one, text media app. I told you before when I was on About that there was about the app. If you go in here you can actually sort of download the app from the system. It is recommended to set up the system with a computer. It becomes safer and faster and less issues occur. But if you then want the app downloaded, you can go in here. You fill in your phone number, you see down here, to use, if you are not in the US, use a prefix like +44 or +46 for Sweden, or whatever it is, and then you put your mobile phone number there. Then click there, and it will send you a text message, an SMS, to your phone with a link, and this way it's very easy to install the app on your mobile phone. So these were the top menus, and we have been through. Let's look now at the activity feed here, some more details here. How do I create something? Well, there's a plus sign there, or you can just go right in here and start filling in text example like this. And the easiest way, you just post it. And then you can say, do you want a topic or not? Well, in this case, I just post it without a topic. Do I want to notify all my members, the other people in my group or not? Well, in this case, no. So don't notify. Now I just posted, quick and easy. But there is some more options. You have up here, in most cases, you probably have maybe these two, quick post and article. Quick post was what I did here. Questions and polls, it's up to the coordinators if they will use it or if it's open. Otherwise, it's a way where you can ask questions and get answers from the group. The same is creating events. That probably is restricted to coordinators there. Same as with topic. But an article, well, what's the difference? A quick post is basically like this. You can put in text, you can put in a document and something, and you can connect a topic to it. So the way you connect a topic, you click there, you will see what topics you have. If you don't find the topic for some reason, you could just, let's say I didn't see food here, you could write in, and then you will see that there is food coming up. That's if you don't see it, if you think that it was there. Otherwise, I just can click there, and now it's connected to a topic. It can only be connected to one topic. Here is another thing. I talked about how do I know where I post information. Look up here. Posting to CC Mighty Network. It's this one here. If that was not there and you're at top level, it will say posting to Connecting Consciousness. So you will see where you are posting. But let me show you the difference. An article, it's basically similar, but here you can have a heading like this, and we can spell it right as well. You can add a topic in the same way, so let's say it's about health, and then you maybe put in some information here. So, or you maybe say some more explanations like this. Maybe you want a document, so I will just try to find some page here. This site went down, so we have to open it up again. So here, then let's see, I will pick something here. I will, for example, take the code of conduct document, and then I can just drag and drop like this. And the document comes here. It could as well have been a picture. So if it takes a little bit of time, well, here you see I added a picture. So this way, in an article, you can do a little bit more. You can do more than one document, and you can write text and make it more extended sort of document there. And then you can post it. Now I connect it, you see the level, and then I can post it onto the site. Do I want to notify or not? Well, in this case, I don't. And your article is alive, and I can close it here. So now you see it's down here. And if I click on it here, click on the heading, okay, I come in again. So if I need to edit this, I click up here. And this way I can edit text if I want again. And then I save it and close it. So now this is how you post an article, and then you saw how I posted a quick post. There is not a big difference. But this way you can create what you like in the system and giving people all the information you want to share on the level you want to share it. And we have added topics, so you see that. I will show another. Here you see, if I click switch to list view, that changes the view here, so you see more sort of condensed view with only sort of like the heading of each of them. It's an easy way to get a good overview, and if you're sensitive and people maybe post information that is serious to you, you maybe don't want to see it directly. If you click here, you will limit down so you don't see it, and then you can say, okay, this one is interesting or this one is interesting, so you click on it and you will see it. And this way I now posted here before the code of conduct, so in this way you can see, and I encourage you, read the code of conduct, because this is the way we gotta act against each other. Think about it, read it, secure that you feel that you agree to that as well. It's posted, as I said, on the top level there. There was a specific for it. Maybe it's posted as well inside your page by your coordinators. So that was switch view, and if you, it will go back to the standard view where each time you go in. And here as well you can sort on different topics here what you want to see. You just click near you or your activities from your host and so on, or you can select it by sort of the time or these variables you have there. So, and the mobile as a final, it doesn't look exactly the same. You don't see the menu really the same. You don't see all these functions. You will see some of these on the bottom of your mobile phone that you can see and click, and you get these notifications. You can do most of the same things. That could be something that is not as easily accessible or so, but it works in the same way. You get the same ability to post information and do things as you do here. So this was what I planned to show you from the Mighty Network, and thank you so much for looking at this. I hope you find it interesting and that it helps you, and I hope you will have a fantastic time together with the members of your group on our Mighty Network platform. Thank you.